Hi, beautiful people. So, welcome back to Exotical Insights. So, today, as we see the title, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you guys and ladies about why appearance matters. So, first of all, it matters. Get over it, or get lost, or be left behind. Okay, we don't have time for people who want to get left behind. We got to live in the real world. Now, you can argue with your mama and your daddy about how things should be, but the bottom line is we're living the way things are. Okay, you can go and be a social justice warrior and go fight for something, but ultimately, this is the world we live in, and I'm going to explain it to you. So, the world judges based on appearance, and that includes you. The only reason why you mad about it is because most of the time, when they judge off the appearance, your appearance doesn't qualify, so you end up with a negative assumption, and that's why you don't like it. If your appearance got you positive reactions, you would be just fine. You wouldn't be like, people need to stop judging about how things look. You wouldn't be saying that. But the thing is, it's just human nature. You got to get over it. Now, whether it's good or bad, whether it should be changed, that's up for debate for somebody else for some other time. But I'm just telling you what it is. And I'll use fruit as an example. Yes, fruit, produce. So if you know anything about cooking or like eating fruit, you know that like most fruits are actually their best when they're slightly overripened, but by then they look absolutely crazy on the outside, like a lot of spots and stuff. The appearance is just not pretty. So as a result, they've created like GMO and different things like that. I mean, that's not the only reason why GMO and different processed foods are created, but so they created fruits that look better so that people will gravitate towards them and want to buy them, literally just with fruit. So if this example didn't help you, like, think about, like, that's just how things are. It's like our eyes are just drawn to things that look aesthetic. Like, that's why things on social media, like pages who have like, a pink aesthetic, a white aesthetic, whatever type of aesthetic, like, people tend to be drawn to them. That's just what it is. Okay, so you should absolutely positively try to make sure, especially as a woman and especially as a feminine woman, you should absolutely make sure that your appearance is on point at all times. Now, of course, nobody is asking for perfection. Nobody is saying that you need to have on, a smoky eye and I don't know whatever you guys think is like beautiful these days, a bust down, or like, nobody's saying that. Be realistic, but what I'm saying is that as a woman, you do need to present yourself. What it does is it shows that you care about where you're going, you care about yourself, you care about the people around you. It just shows that you care. Mainly about yourself, though. Also, a lot of times you disqualify yourself for many different things just based on your appearance alone, and a lot of people cannot wrap their minds around it because they cannot wrap their minds around the fact that we just live in a world that is very shallow. It is just appearance based. I mean, that's what happens. Like think about in life or death split second situations where you have to, decide like, is this person gonna kill me or not? Like those kind of things. Like if it's the summertime, you see somebody with, a hoodie on, pulled over their face, hands in their pocket, long pants, your judgment is gonna say, ooh, something's wrong there, right? Correct. It's like our judgment using appearance is just to help us. It's just something that we have. You don't have any extra information. You may not know that person, in fact, probably is more of a danger to themselves than they are to you. Like, you never know that. You don't know that person maybe they're sick and that's why they're cold, even though it's the summertime. Like, you never know. But your judgments are there based on your eyes first so that it can help you overall. So let me tell you guys a few ways how y'all disqualify yourselves from many things. This is a little rambly, but anywho, number one, those excess tattoos as a woman. Now, I don't have anything against tattoos, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't get them, but what I'm saying is having them very excessive, having them all across the place, no theme to them, nothing going on. It looks ratchet, it looks ghetto, it gives hood booger. You may not be a hood booger, but that's what it gives. It just does, and it does for most people. Now, granted, tattoos have become more mainstream and more people have them now, so it's not as big of a disqualifier in terms of like jobs and things of that nature. But overall, if you want to be taken seriously, especially in like upper echelon high society, you do not need to cover yourself in tattoos, piercings, etc. Now, of course, express yourself. Like, don't get it wrong now. Like I said, I don't have anything against them personally, but it's just about doing things in a tasteful manner. Okay? Be for real. Bonnets. Yeah. Wearing these bonnets out in public. I'm actually pretty lenient because, I mean, I could see, like, I will be reasonable and say, like, if let's say you at a grocery store right before 5 minutes, 10 minutes before it closed or something, you got your little baby with you. Obviously, you just ran in real quick to get something. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And it's late at night. But ultimately, though, no bonnets. Y'all need to stop doing that. Once again, it makes you look like you don't care, like you just left the house. You didn't give two craps. Nobody is saying that, again, you have to have on, the best hairstyle ever. I mean, just put your hair back in a ponytail. Just as simple as that. I'm not saying you have to spend a bunch of money, but I mean, you need to look like you care. The way you present yourself in society shows especially for women, it shows what we think the men deserve. It does. And so, yeah, and as weird as it is, that's a part of the reason I believe why men harp so much on women's appearance. I mean, other reasons we can talk about that later, because we know they be doing too much. But yeah, and I just want to say this too, like, just quickly, get over it, okay? I've heard a series about female losers from Six to Goddess, who I really love, and yeah, like she said, and the way she put it, you're a female loser if you're mad that you have to put in work. Not because you have to put in work, not because you might be obese and you need to lose weight. Okay, whatever. You got obese, you can't go back now. You gotta lose the weight. Okay, and then ain't gonna get lost overnight. Oh well. Or for example, like how you dress. Like you're not a loser. You're not a female loser if you just don't dress properly. If you didn't know, you're only a loser if your mindset is, oh my God, I have to work. I have to change something to get a better result. And then you feel like the world owes you something and that you shouldn't have to upgrade your life and people should accept you at your low, the low quality presentation that you have. That's what makes you a loser, a female loser. And you just have expectations, like you expect, to be treated like the girl over here who, she puts in effort in her appearance, she works on her body, everything like that. She presents well, she has great social skills, she's working the room. You expect to get the type of treatment that she gets, but you came in that same establishment in a bonnet with some sweats on looking nasty. That ain't gonna work, okay? So this is just a little short, quick rant or whatever about appearance, and it just matters. So you got to get over or get lost. Like, don't be a loser. There's nothing wrong with the fact that you don't qualify, or maybe like you have some work to do. It's only an issue if you feel like somebody owes you something anyway, or if you feel like somebody should want to accept you at your low quality, because deep down inside you wouldn't accept anybody if they were at their lowest and they didn't put in any work. So yes, that's all I want to say now today. Yep, so thank y'all for coming back to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe. And yep, I will talk to you beautiful people later. Bye.